my name's George Hill. Today I'm talking to you about the double diaphragm pump from PEO Level 2 Unit 19. First of all, to explain how the double diaphragm pump works, you have air which comes up the middle, which I'll come to in a moment, and water which goes up both sides. The air here comes up to this part, and this part pushes the diaphragms. So it'll move this part here from left to right. So when it pushes this diaphragm over to the left, this diaphragm will then pump water outwards. But as you can see here, it's got two ball valves. So when the water gets pumped outwards, it can go up here. This ball rises, but this has got a case around it, so that when the ball comes back down, it can't go back through. So water can go up through there, but then when this gets pulled back over there, it creates a vacuum which pulls water in. So it does the same thing here. So these non-return valves work like that. But whenever this one moves over to the left, this one moves over to the left. So when one is pulling water in, the other one's pushing water out. So it's constantly just going from left to right and pushing water up. And then this is the double diaphragm pump itself. What we done to disassemble it was, we started off with this part here, and we undone the bolts and we took the top off. And inside here, there was two O-rings, the casing and the ball inside the casing for these ball valves here. That is this part here. So there's an O-ring there, an O-ring there, the ball and the case, and then this part lifts off. So that we've got that twice on either side. And then we've done the same thing underneath. And there's another two underneath. So that's basically the same again, but the only difference is that this part's got feet and this part doesn't. And this part's got an inlet. This part's got an inlet and an outlet. And then we came onto the main body part, and all that was left was the main body part. So we undone all of these around here and took it off. And you could see inside the diaphragm, both diaphragms on each side. There was a couple of lifeable items. For example, when you take it apart, there's the O-rings inside. So there was 8 O-rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there was 8 O-rings that you had to replace because they were made of rubber, and rubber wears after time. There was 4 balls in each one because the balls are also made of rubber, so you have to replace them. And then we also had to replace the diaphragms because they are also made of rubber. And when we put it back together, we paid attention to this part here, because this part teaches us how we put the bolts back on, because you have to do them in a certain way. For example, if you just started going all the way around here, it would make this part really tight, and then by the time you got to this part, it'd be lifted up and it'd be really hard to tighten it. So what you're supposed to do, and the way this teaches you to do it, is do it in opposites. So this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, so that neither side gets too tight. And we followed all the instructions on here. It also tells us what size wrench to use, and it also tells us how to use it properly. And then we also have a risk assessment here on the top that tells us to reduce the risks of a serious injury, which we follow, and that includes wearing the correct PPE, which is, as shown, overalls, safety glasses. And that's all. Thank you.